Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on this. It looks like a really clean, crystal clear bit of crystal, but you might need your sunglasses, or at least I'm hoping so, because right under this crust you can see there's this glow of green. So it's got a huge rolling flash. If we go to another angle we should be able to see it even better. There you go. There's just lightning bolts all over the face of this one. So from the side, not a lot of colour, but from the correct angle, huge flash of lightning across the face. So what we're going to try to do is make that really show itself. You can see it just glows under that crust. Now it's a bit asymmetrical. It's really thick up this end, really thin down this end. I think we're going to try to get a stone kind of flattening out this spot just here. The other side doesn't seem to have the same layer of flash as this top side here, so it's a bit potchy down this end. So we're going to try to get this to be the face. We'll see how it goes. It might end up being quite a small stone just because it's so thin up here, but we'll see if we can get away with keeping it as large as possible. And it might also be a triangle, which is not a shape that you cut often, but this time it might be that way. Or I was seeing like this kind of diamond, cartoon kind of diamond shape. But we'll take off the crust first and have a look from there. Reassess. Always reassessing. So let's get into it. Holy crap, for a piece of shell, this is really a bright boy. I'm going to have to swap out the safety glasses for the sunglasses while looking at this, because look at that, it's got this, it's not green, it's not blue, it's somewhere in between. I think people call it teal or aquamarine, I don't know. And a really clean crystal. I've gotten out all the inclusions. Shaping wise, I actually don't know what I'm going to do with it now. I think for now I'll just leave it as is until I get an idea of how I want to set it. Because it's just such a beautiful piece and I don't really want to get rid of anything. The only downside I can pick is right along the side here. You can see that there's a little bit of a potchy area. And it does show just here that there is this streak that's a bit potchier than flashy. You can see the edge of it right there. So a small little line there that's a bit potchy. But apart from that, it's really a beautiful stone all across the face of both sides. Quite a thick piece of shell. This is just from a pack from Riley Gunn, and then Opal's on YouTube, 53 Frogs on Opal Auctions. And this is quite a marvellous piece. If I can set this in something, it'll make back the value of the parcel it came from on its own. So quite a good one. Maybe I might cut that off and work on a shape over here for a small ring, but that seems a bit wasteful. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's got some nice lines just here as well. But yeah, I'm not going to change the shape any further. We'll just shine it up as is and see what it looks like and set it aside until I've got a better idea of where I want to put it. I reckon I might eventually just clip off a tiny bit on the edge here and go for a bit of a teardrop pear shape. And that could make a beautiful ring. So yeah, it's not too large for a ring, that's fine. So let's shine it up and see what we end up with. Oh boy, it got so much better after the Nova points. So you can see here, pretty dominant green. There's these little lines over here of colour which are quite interesting, add a little bit of something to the stone. There's a little bit of blue that comes through, but in most angles it just gets completely overwhelmed by green. There's those lines that I'm talking about. There's that potch, that kind of potchy section there, but the rolling flash actually goes straight over the top of it. It's just from some angles you can actually see it. But it's just this bright green teal kind of colour that goes straight over the top of the whole surface. You can see here that the sides are still foggy. I didn't take those through the whole Nova stage. I reckon what will happen is when I decide how to... I want to somehow, and one of you might know, I want to somehow kind of... Can I bezel set just two sides? I just want to set some metal along these two sides, leave this bottom edge exposed, the bottom edge of the shell. And I literally just want the metal to hold it like this so that the bottom is exposed. So I'm going to have a hunt around on the internet and see if there's anything like that. But in that case, I'm just going to grind both of these flat up against a large bit, or maybe a flat lap. And yeah, hopefully try to set it that way. But let's have a look at the other side. It's pretty much exactly the same, just gets completely overwhelmed by this broad green rolling flash across the whole face of it. It's not, I don't know, it probably is just as bright as the front, but I like the front one a little bit more. Just because it's got those unusual lines along this edge over here. Looks like a cat with diamond claws or something have scraped over the surface of it and left some colour behind. All in all, a very interesting stone, and I think the safety glasses did have to come off. You can see the reflection if you look at my index finger here. The light actually bounces off, and that's when you know you've got yourself a little bit of colour. It's quite a distracting stone to cut actually, especially during the polishing stages. I fumbled a few times there. Just because I kept noticing the colour like I am now, bouncing off my index finger. I kept saying that and thinking, yeah, that's a lot of colour. But that's it for this one. I might actually just give it a quick weigh up. It's not an overly large stone, but we'll see what it is. Alright, it's bigger than I thought. I thought 1.5, between 1 and 1.5, but it's getting closer towards 2, so not bad. Not bad at all. By the time I trim down those edges and finish the stone exactly how I want it, I reckon we'll be at about that 1.5 mark. So, beautiful stone, pleasure to work on, very distracting to work on, but beautiful rolling flash. Riley's produced some good little bits of shell, and this is no exception. So, time to move on to the next one though, and I'll see you in that video.